Do you enjoy going to Moulin Rouge as much as we do? Better yet, do you like going to concerts and sporting events?
SeatGeek helps people easily purchase tickets to these kind of events and unites people like you and us through live entertainment.
And things just got easier for you. As proud partners of SeatGeek, you can use our exclusive promo code CANCAN10 and you'll get $10 off of any purchase that is $250 or over.
Hey Lily, you've been eyeing up that can seat for a while now.
You're so right, Jules. I think I'm gonna go purchase it right now and use our code for a discount. Do you want to join?
Hell yeah.
Again, that's CANCAN10 to get $10 off of any purchase that is $250 or over. Only valid for your first purchase. Hey guys, it's your girl Lily here, one half of CanCan Talks, and I am here to tell you about our Patreon page. You don't know what Patreon is? Well, it's a platform to interact more with you guys. We post a lot of content on Instagram, but it does limit what we can post. For example, video length. Patreon allows us to post full-length videos of our episodes, as well as other cool things as a way to get to know us. You can sign up for a free subscription, you heard me, free, and you can view the full-length video recordings for a portion of our episodes. You can also join us for just $2 a month, and you'll have access to every full-length video recording, including the episodes with our special guests. We'll also be posting other fun content such as polls, exclusive updates on our upcoming guests, and so much more. Who knows? Maybe we'll live stream and let you guys see how we record an episode. Honestly, as a visual learner myself, I would love to have access to the video recordings of some of my favorite podcasts. So if you're like me, don't wait to sign up. Check us out at www.patreon.com/CanCanTalksPod and sign up for your free or $2 a month membership now. Again, that's www.patreon.com/CanCanTalksPod, linked in our episode description. Hello, hello, hello. I have my retainer in my mouth, which means it is 1 a.m. for me, midnight for Jules, which only means one thing. It's a late night podcast with a special guest. You might already have guessed who the special guest is at this point based on the timing. Um, but hi, welcome back to Can Talks. I'm already scatterbrained. I'm so tired. Um, it's gonna be a fun episode. I'm excited. But first, Jules with announcements.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh wow, that's a terrible. Oh, hold on. Do that. Okay, announcement. So officially, Liv CC will take over the role of Heel One starting next week.
So
On
exciting.
I don't know what the date is because I have January is like the longest month. Like January
Yeah,
makes you feel all 31 days, right? I
yes,
can't believe it's only like the 24th or
I
whatever
know.
date it is. The
I know. It
24th, yeah,
should
I
be
can't believe it.
February right now
Honestly, it's so
in my
crazy.
mind.
So what do you mean Christmas was a month ago? It feels like it was like
Oh
10
my
months ago.
God. Yeah.
Um so she's gonna be here one, as everybody knows, and I'm very heartbroken. Caitlin Mesh, Sophie Carmen Jones, David Harris, and Nikki Claspel are leaving on Sunday. And my heart is split into two.
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm very
Yeah.
sad. Um, Also, Jules went to New York, but we're gonna do a recap
Yes.
episode in the future because that deserves its own recap episode in itself. But yeah, that's all. That's all the updates I have. Pretty sure I'm missing something.
I mean, if we miss something, we miss something. It's fine.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's very
um,
late.
it is for us. Which only means one thing. Perfect segue. We have James back on the podcast, the wonderful James Bryers from Australia. It is going to be like 5 p.m. over there, right?
Yeah,
It is a crisp 1 a.m. here.
yeah. It's a crisp midnight right now, so that's nice.
Another
You know,
scatterbrained episode with Australian Wi-Fi.
with Australian Wi-Fi. Maybe his Wi-Fi is better now.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it. One lives in hope. One lives in hope, but I really doubt it. And we finally get to find out where our cakes are.
Cakes are, yeah. Because that's a very important
It is
topic.
very important.
It's really, really important.
Second
Priorities,
place.
guys.
Priorities.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna have fun with James. It's gonna be a fun episode. Probably scatterbrained based on how late it is, but enjoy. Hello, we are back with James,
Yo,
returning
what's up?
guest.
I can't believe it's
2.0
almost been a
into.
year. It's almost been a year.
James, I
I
think you're
know.
our like first returning guest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an
Oh,
honor.
where is my hat? Sick. Sorry.
It's an honor. It's an honor. Um, it's been nearly, speaking of that, it's been nearly a year since Moulin Rouge in Australia closed.
Yep, it has.
That is crazy.
Almost to the day. Very close to the day.
'Cause it was what, like February like 6th or February
It was in
4th even?
the first week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe not
Um,
almost to the day, just a little.
Close enough. We'll give
Yeah,
you that.
close
We'll
enough.
give you the point.
Close, close. Yep.
That's
It's been
crazy.
a
Do you miss it?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I love the show. I love doing the show. I love the vibe of the show, and so. But there's like a time, the season and an era. Yeah,
Mm.
season for all things, and that was a season.
So that was your Moulin Rouge era. Now you're in your sister act era.
Yes, almost finishing my Sister Act era.
You guys leave Melbourne tomorrow, right?
Yeah, last show tomorrow. But then
Oh,
the
not yet.
contract, the show finishes in May.
Mm.
So yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
So not long.
and then who knows what's next?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I told Lily I had to ask you about this. As you know, Samantha Dottermaid is coming to Broadway.
Yes,
I'm seeing her
yeah,
next month. I'm going on
I
Valentine's Day.
So exciting.
Yeah, well, tell her I say hi. I'll send her a message. I'll say, "Hey, Dodds." We all call her Dodds, so if you want to call her Dodds. She's very, very cool.
She seems cool. I'm really
Consummate
excited to see her.
professional. Yeah, and she's a very
Um,
lovely person too.
I'll be right back, guys.
So
Hold on. Hold on.
pause.
yeah, pause. Pause. Just sit here in silence. No, I'm super excited to see her. I'm going like Valentine's Day weekend, so
And we're back.
Oh, who are you going with?
my
Ah,
friends. Single by myself, not by myself. I'm going with my friends. We're all single though, so
That'll be
it's like
fun.
great. Where do you spend Valentine's Day when you're single? At Moulin
Oh,
Rouge.
some.
Indy.
You know what I'm curious about with I haven't spoken to her about it because I'm waiting to see. But her accent, I'm wondering what accent they're getting her to do.
Ooh,
Because over
that's
here, she was originally like the mid-Atlantic, you know.
mm,
But then Alex Timbers said, do an Australian accent. And when it first started, we were all like, oh no, no, we can't have an Australian accent in the show. But she ended up having an Australian accent in it. It was her Nini.
I wonder because Sophie, who's our current Nini, Sophie Carmen
Yeah.
Jones,
I
she's
wonder.
British. I wonder.
I
Um,
wonder.
she's British and she has the British accent in the show. But like
Yeah.
David, who's leaving on Sunday,
Mhm.
David.
He
Um
won't be leaving for good though.
no, he's coming
No,
back
he's
in
coming
June.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But he's Australian, but he has like a mix of British Australian in the show.
Yeah.
Sometimes like
Mhm.
the Duke's supposed to be British, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
French, really, but
well,
Yeah.
they're all supposed to be French.
European, in that realm. Um,
To Europe.
Yeah,
Europe.
general Europe area.
General Europe. But like, I don't know, it'd be interesting. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Guess I have to.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
mean,
that's
I know
very,
the
very, very cool for her.
like I don't know if you've seen the SNL sketch with like Ariana Grande.
Yes, I
But it's
have.
the like oh my gosh, like what's wrong? Is it because you're sick or you're coughing up blood?
No,
Is it because you're
No.
Australian? No.
no,
I think that's very funny that's what Australia is known for now in the world of social media. No.
no.
I
Is that
guess
like
I
annoying
guess
when people say that?
Oh no, I think it's funny. I guess we do sound like that.
Some of
Really?
you guys do. Some of you guys do. Like,
I try my
no,
best not to. No, that
no.
comes out every now and then. Yeah, it does.
Speaking of Australia, we still haven't made it over.
Yes,
We still
you
haven't made
haven't.
it over there.
And you keep
Don't
wanting
worry.
your cake.
We were gonna talk about that too.
You know what? You know what? Our GoFundMe has raised $20.
We got 20 people to donate exactly $1.
So, yes, hey, you're on your way. You're on
Honestly.
your way.
Um, it's tough. It's tough.
It's all right.
And
I might be heading overseas sometime this year, I reckon. Get out of the country.
where to?
I
Do
don't
you,
know.
do you have to say off the record? We'll talk about it afterwards, off the record.
I mean, well, it depends on when you're publishing this, when you're putting this out to air.
Yeah, Lily, when are you
Tuesday.
publishing?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Look, you can feel free to hold off for over a month if you want.
Do you know what? We'll talk about it afterwards, off the record.
Okay.
Okay. Oof, I'm excited now. All
Let's
right, let's
just
just
cut
end the
that.
interview now. Let's just end the interview now. We'll just cut that out.
That's
Um, that's super exciting. So, because you're in Melbourne right now, right? Doing this
Yes,
direct.
yes,
You're in the
yes.
same theater you guys did Rouge in,
I'm
right?
in the same dressing room right now
Oh.
that I
Oh.
had. I came back and
Okay.
my clock that I put in is still on the wall. I was
Did
very
you have
happy
to
about
ask for
that.
that, or they just gave it to you?
No, they just gave it to me. They didn't know. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
was gonna say
sweet.
they like knew you. They were like, give James his dressing room. Like,
Nah,
we put in a word
nah.
for you. We called it.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
It was us.
It was us. You're welcome, James. Hey, you know this guy James? You know he was on Can Can Talks. You know, you gotta give him his dressing room. See,
You watch this podcast, is it's going to be a lot of me going, ha 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 ha, ha, mouth open, mouth open the whole
It's
time.
like you never left. It's like, well, I've loved what you've done with the place.
right? I know
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's crazy.
Yes.
Um,
But yeah,
where do you guys
same
go?
theater. After
That's
this, we head to Brisbane. Well, the show heads to Brisbane. Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
how
yeah. It's going to be very
exciting.
hot. Brisbane summer, humid and hot.
Yeah, that's not what it is here. In Ohio, it
No,
is in the
what
negatives over here. It
you
was
got snow
snowing in
outside?
Florida. We have
Was it?
20 inches of snow outside. Yeah, we got slammed with snow in Cincinnati,
We got 7 inches of
Wow.
snow here in Florida.
which is very strange.
Wow. Yeah, that's
It
nuts.
hasn't
Well,
snowed that much since like 1989.
Yeah,
wow.
we got
Well,
slammed
I
with
was
like
in.
13 inches, I think, and then another like six or so, like right after,
Damn.
like later in the
Gosh,
week. Yeah, it
that's
wasn't this
cool.
week. It's kind of been melting very, very slowly.
Hmm.
But because it's been like wind chill, like negatives, it's just been like sheet of
Yeah.
ice.
Sick. That's it. We don't really, I mean, there are places in Australia where it snows, but those places are usually where you go to ski or snowboard. Like, not many people live in those places. But yeah, when I was in Arizona earlier last year, um, during the American summer, a friend of mine works in the tourism industry, and we were going and doing some tours, like looking after some tours. And we were up at the Grand Canyon, and all of a sudden there was a blizzard in the middle of summer in the Grand Canyon. It was crazy. It was very
That's
cool. But
wow.
I mean, I was wearing shorts. I was not prepared.
I didn't know it snowed in Australia in some parts.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. I've been skiing multiple times in my life here. About 3.5 hours away from here, you'll get some ski slopes. Yeah.
So we're gonna come to Australia in your guys' winter time, and we're gonna come to skiing.
Yeah, okay. Probably won't be
Yeah.
that. You've got better places over there to ski.
I need somebody to teach me how to ski. I skied once and ran into a person and then never skied ever
I've
again.
never skied before,
We're
so it's
little
gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
I used to ski. I bought skis once when I was a teenager, and I think I used them a couple of times. But then every time I booked a job, it's like, you're not allowed to ski. You're not allowed to ski. It's in your contract. I'm like, okay,
Nope.
can't break my
Well,
legs.
there's your career of being a Olympic skier out the window.
It's not even late night here, and I'm feeling delirious. Um,
My goodness.
It's the latest for me over here.
yeah.
Jules is an hour behind me, so
Mhm. That's
Well,
crazy.
you're both behind me.
Yeah, exactly. You're in. Oh, I'm about to say you're
I'm
in
in the
the past.
future.
Yeah, you're
I
in the
mean, I
future.
yeah.
I know.
how's the future
Um,
look?
yeah.
The
How does it
future
look?
is looking bright.
Okay,
Oh
great.
God, I hope
Because
so.
around
I'm all
your
about it.
time now, I will be at a karaoke place with some friends. So
Oh, there you go. The future looks fun.
it looks very fun. I need a karaoke song to sing though.
I can't do
Very
karaoke. I
badly.
get too embarrassed. I don't know how people do it.
Me too.
I don't know how people
Yeah.
do it, but you perform on stage for a living.
But it's different though, because it's like in karaoke, everyone expects you to do a good job. Everyone's like, "Oh, you can sing. Well, some of you can sing. You should like sing it well." And then I'm like, I'm not gonna try and sing well. I'm just gonna
Look,
I
my
usually just
friend
do it stupidly and then
my friend
You should.
is moving to Las Vegas, so it's like
mm.
her like my friend's like farewell party thing that I'm going
Oh
to.
yeah.
And so she and I like love to sing. Like we met in college and we love to sing together. And she said she wanted to do Shallow and For Good. And then I wanted to do Always Remember Us This Way from Star is Born. I was like, we're gonna kill
Hmm.
the party. Like we need some like up tempo like party songs because we're like
Well,
literally gonna bring the party down at this point.
Lily, Jules, and I would like some video footage, please.
I will get you video footage. There's gonna be a lot of requests for everybody to yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of
Good,
requests going.
good,
So
good.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I don't do karaoke, so that's.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
was like I've done Lady Marmalade a couple times. Could do that. Add in, the dancing.
Speaking of Lady Marmalade, in this show, so the pre-show music and the like um intermission music, let Lady Marmalade gets played every day.
Oh my
So
God.
I sit here, I'm in my dressing room and I'm hearing it, and I'm like, ah,
That's cute. I've. You know what,
yeah.
James? I'm gonna tell you this straight up. I've never seen Sister Act in my life.
Me neither.
I'll tell you something too. Me neither.
Well, first time perfect.
Oh, you mean the movie?
I mean, both movie
Yeah.
and theater show.
Oh, okay. Well, a couple of thoughts. I'm in the show, so I should say you should see the musical. Um, but I will say see the movie. I grew up on the movie, so that's why I am very fond of the film. I love my job. I'm very blessed to have this job. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but I'm like, you haven't seen the movie? It's a great movie. Even like one and two. Two is more, oh, they're both fun. Yeah. Two should be made into a musical. That's what I reckon.
So, however,
Mhm.
somebody sent me an audio clip of you in the musical.
No,
You said it didn't sound
no,
great.
no. I'm going to start by saying this is one of the worst songs that I've ever had to do in a show. Not even because of the content. Like the content, it's about killing a woman. But
Oh,
that
Spoilers.
tech, technically, the song is. I take my hat off to anyone who can write a song or write music and put it in a show and make it work. Like I'm not saying that the writing is bad, but I'm saying it is difficult. And
mhm.
the direction that I've been given is to gravel it up and basically just yell it, shout it, scream it. It's not a pretty
Nice.
song to sing technically, and there's nowhere to breathe. And so it's like, um, and I only have one song in the show, which we, but it is like running a triathlon in 3 minutes. I get off stage and I'm like, and then I'm checking my voice to see if I've blown it. But you got to send a recording.
Yeah.
Oh
It sounds
no,
good. No, it sounds really good because I didn't know anything about it, and someone was like, "You got." It was only
who's
like a
this
60-second
someone?
clip. I can't tell you. I can't dox that person.
I
They,
know a few people. I know a few. I know who it
you
would
know
be.
what? I can give you a hint. They're coming to the show tonight. Your show tonight.
Well, I know it's either no, it's either two people. Hmm. I know who it is. Wow. Oh, I hope it's a good show. Last night in the show, I had my first little squeaky pop and I laughed.
It was a good clip. It was a good clip. 100%. No, it was so good.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like you're trying to convince yourself,
I'm
Jules.
not, Chase. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
there's also a, I don't know if I can say this legally, but there's
Yes, you
also
can.
a,
You didn't
okay,
do
I'm
it
gonna
then.
say it. There's a bootleg of you as well when you were the Duke in Moulin Rouge.
Well, you've mentioned that you've seen my version and you said it doesn't do me justice. And I'm like, how would you know? Maybe I'm that bad.
Oh yeah, I did say that, and you were like, "Ugh," and I was like, no, because bootlegs never do anybody justice. Because
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
something live is just completely different. Like I tell people, like I saw a bootleg, I'm like, no, 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 no. Like,
No, no, you gotta
don't
see
I
it.
even
got
take that. Like you
I
gotta
got
see it
sent
live.
if I have this, I'll send it to you. But I got sent from someone, I probably shouldn't even say this myself. Someone sent me a thing that they snipped together, um, of me as the Duke. Just it's like a short little thing. And they happened to catch. So there was one show. I may have said this in the last time we chatted, but there was one show where at the end of pitch song, blow the confetti in the Duke's face.
Mhm.
My I couldn't not that I couldn't stop myself, but you know sometimes how you what's it called? Why am I blanking on the word used? When you want to do something but you'd never do it because it's socially not accepted or like you'd get in
Like yeah,
trouble. Like if you
intrusive
intrusive,
thoughts.
yes,
Thoughts?
intrusive thought.
Yeah.
Mhm.
An intrusive thought wasn't a thought. It became reality on stage. I
Oh.
lapped our Lautrec's hand out of my face and I went, and they all looked at me and were like, what? And then I just kept going. But it was that video, I mean, that version of the show, I'm trying to find it now, that they happened to put into this little snippet. Oh, here it is. I should I send it to you? Should I send it to you right now?
Yeah, do it. Do
Okay.
it. Do it. Do it.
Instagram. Oh, message. Grandpa doesn't know how to use technology.
Grandpa. Actually, James, that's a question. How old are you? Can I
How
ask you?
old do you think I am? I have grey hairs.
Mean anything. I have a grey hair. I have one grey hair.
Ah, singular. Ah, grey hair.
Singular grey hair.
Well, come on, let's play this game. How old do you
Oh,
think I am?
oh
I've
gosh.
just opened up a
Oh,
Pandora's
I will.
box.
I no no.
Jules.
I will preface it by saying I would not get offended at all. Like I don't care about that stuff.
Mhm.
I just think it's funny.
I- I'm saying the 30s.
Okay, yeah, you got to pick a number in the 30s.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Mm.
Come on, Lily.
I'm really
Someone
bad
just
at
bite the
this.
bullet. Someone just bite the
So-
bullet.
Yeah, go on, Lily.
Why me? Why
I
me
just opened a
first?
Pandora's box.
Nah, no Pandora here.
I'm gonna go 37.
Okay, Jules.
35. 35.
Okay, I am 38.
I was going to say 38.
Me too.
Oh well, you didn't.
I actually was going to.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay, well,
Sorry,
it's
James.
eight's my lucky number, so I was like,
I
should I
could have
go
said
lucky
48. I
number?
could have said 48, and then someone would have gotten their feelings hurt.
Oh no, I wouldn't have got my feelings hurt. I would have laughed with my mouth wide open because that's how I laugh on this thing. Oh. Well, I
Well,
sent you that video.
yeah. Hold on. Look now. I'm looking.
I don't know. Can you watch it? Maybe you can see it, Lily. Yeah, I sent it to the
No, I haven't. I got a new
Can
phone,
Can
so like all of
Can Talk Pod, didn't
yes.
they?
I got a new phone, so like all of
Oh,
my apps
okay.
are like weird.
It's not very good. I mean, I'm not saying the filming's not good. I just get embarrassed.
I just saw your
Oh,
little hand swap.
yeah.
That was very
That was
sassy
a
of you. I gotta
that was
watch
a
it again.
one time. That was a one time for one night
Oh,
only.
oh, 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 oh. Edit. It's an edit. It's a fan cam. Oh,
Fan cam.
there's
Oh,
the hand. It's a literal fan cam.
It is.
oh,
I
there's a
actually
hand.
got given a USB stick at the end of the Melbourne season, and the whole no, not the whole time. There are some parts where I'm like, oh, just zoom out, zoom out. I just want to see this part.
It's like a
Love it.
video
I
store
just liked
can
it.
cam.
I loved it.
Fan cam.
It was great.
I love a good
I'll get in
fan cam.
trouble. I'd get in trouble for that if I did that in the show. I don't think we had a director
In this
watching.
show? In this
No,
show?
in Rouge.
Oh yeah. Everyone makes choices. I mean, I've
Mm.
seen some wild stuff on stage.
Yeah.
So like
What's the wildest thing you've seen in Rouge?
Oh, the I was probably gonna say Jules. You should say the 5th year anniversary.
oh my goodness. Oh my God. I went to the 5 year anniversary show on
Oh yeah,
Broadway.
yeah.
The show started an hour late. So everyone was like outside and we were like, it's like 6:45. The show starts in 15 minutes. What's going on? They finally let us in, but like they let us into the lobby, not into the order like the actual like theater itself.
Wow.
And they're like, yeah, we have technical difficulties. So
They had
So
pretty
finally
much
stop
like the
before
whole
the show started.
audience. The whole
before yeah,
audience
so
was like in
the
the
whole
lobby, right?
audience was in the lobby.
Wow.
And then they finally let us in. We got settled down. I think the show started nearly 8 o'clock, around about 8 p.m. So, and then before the show started, they came on the announcement. They're like, "Hi, everybody, welcome to the 5 year anniversary." Due to technical difficulties, a few of the scenes are going to be played very far upstage. I was like, okay. So the show starts like the energy and the like everybody who was it basically felt like the whole orchestra was all
Yeah.
fans. Like the energy was massive, like it was crazy energy. And then it gets to Satine's dressing room. So what, like your song. So end of firework happens. JoJo sings
Hmm.
firework, and then it lifts up and she goes to her dressing room. Well, it lifts
Yeah.
up and the dressing room's all the way at the end of the stage, all the way at the back, against the wall. So JoJo gets
Whoa.
like, runs, like books it over there, and they do the scene all the way at the
So okay,
back.
so obviously the truck couldn't come
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So you needed like binoculars. I was to say like this. Um,
Wow. Because we've
and then
rehearsed the
like
show in that setting and it feels very far away from the audience.
it was so like weird.
And Jules was in
Because
Can
it's
Can.
I was
So
in Can Can because I won tickets. I won
Oh,
tickets for the show. I was just there like, it's like what the hell's going on? And then during Nature Boy, you know how Christian comes out, he's like wheeled out on the seat.
yeah, yeah.
It was late, so it was just like everything came up and no one was there. And then Aaron Tveit just like it didn't make that noise, but like it's just like kind of like in my head. He's just like
Yeah.
sitting there, just it wheeled out. It was so fun, and people were laughing. There was people in Can Can. Like there's some guy who's like, "Why is everybody laughing?" Um, and then intermission happened, and then we had a mid-show swing on because Ricky Rojas, who played Santiago at the
Yeah.
time, hurt his foot during pitch song because we saw him
Oh,
limping. And then they were like, "Yeah,
oh,
the role of Santiago is gonna be played by blah blah." But yeah, that was
blah,
like
blah, blah.
the blah blah blah. I can't. I think it was
was it
Alex
Alex?
Cruz. I
Yeah.
think it's Cruz. Um, yeah, it was very good, but it was just the wildest thing I've ever seen. And they even said on the announcement, they were like, "This is like a once in a lifetime show for you guys."
Yeah,
And then the next
yeah,
So
day, apparently the neon sign popped, and they
yeah,
had to
the
like,
neon sign broke. Yeah,
yeah.
like glass
oh,
shattered on the stage. They had to
oh.
So
evacuate.
the like after 5 years, the Moulin Rouge is like breaking. It's breaking
Yeah.
down.
And then
Yeah. Happy
the
anniversary.
yeah, yeah. And then like that I think it was a Saturday matinee actually. And then
Yeah.
Saturday night we went again Saturday night and I watched
Did
one
I
of
go that
the
time or did I go to no, I think I went that time. Or did I go
no,
to
you were
Sunday? I went
no, you
Sunday.
weren't in were you in there in July? Did you go
Yeah.
in July?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you did. Um oh yeah, the Saturday night, one of the people who played F9 fell over
Hmm. Cool. Cool. Cool.
and I felt so bad for laughing.
But
I
But
mean,
it wasn't just the fact that he fell over, but it was how he
the
played it
way
off.
he fell over, but he played it really well. Like he played into it, but I was just sat there, just like trying not to laugh with all these people around me. I'm like, they probably think I'm a horrible person for
I
laughing
was not
at one
at
of the
that
oh
show.
wow.
I
F9
went
guys.
to the show after on the Sunday, but I was like, Jules, if I was there, we would be menaces to society.
It was terrible. It was terrible. Um, I went like 4 times that whole like weekend. It was very,
Wow.
it was
And so
a
you're
lot
going again next
month.
February, Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
And Lily?
yeah,
Oh
Lily.
man. Oh gosh. I've not been since October.
Okay.
But my vacation time right now is still killed, so I'm just kind of like waiting till it warms up. Um,
It's freezing
That's
right now.
fair.
yeah, it is so cold
Yeah.
in New York right now, so I'm just like, well, it's so cold here in Ohio, so I'm like, I can't imagine what it's like in New York right now. But we'll see. I did on the topic of mishaps, I did go see the Nutcracker. Um, which is like a yearly tradition for me. I used to be in that show, like at
That's
Century
fun.
Ballet for 6 years. I was in it, and it's always like a tradition for me. And my mom this year was very happy that she did not have to get dragged along.
Hmm.
um, but yeah, I went and I was so I'm telling this person like that I went with that like that so when I was Clara on the Nutcracker, which is like my final year that I was in the show, she's the lead role. I had this irrational fear of like the Nutcracker head falling off because it's Velcro, so that Fritz can steal
Oh.
it and like break it apart for a scene. And so it's
Hmm.
Velcro, and I'm like, this thing is not stable at all. And throughout my run, like it was fine. Like it was fine. The next year I go with my mom and I'm watching like one of my really good dance friends do her thing as Clara, and she gets her little nutcracker and she's dancing around with it. The head pops off, is rolling on the ground, almost into the orchestra pit until Drossmeyer's like running around crazily, like trying to find it. And she's like so happy that, she's like, playing it off like a champ, but like she's dancing around happily and skipping around happily with a headless nutcracker. And it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But this past time that I went, the guy that I went with, um, I told him about that, and then this time around, we have like poodles. They're not like real life poodles. They're like dancers dressed up as poodles. They're like the
Yeah.
Merlotrons, but they call them the Merlopoos. And there's a green poodle that comes out mid song. It's like four girls and one guy, and they throw a ball across the stage. Um, and the ball for him to catch, and the ball just like did not roll like to where it was supposed to go, like on the other side into the wings. And so I don't know if it like ricocheted, like hit a wall and ricocheted, or if it just kind of like was
Mm.
thrown weakly, but it started rolling toward the orchestra pit, like kind of like very
Oh,
downstage toward the orchestra pit.
yeah.
And you just see this guy dressed in all black with a headset and everything, like just standing on stage. Like, and the
I
green poodle
love
like
seeing shows. I love seeing shows where things go wrong.
it
Did I
was
tell you
so
about the
good.
time I saw Mary Poppins?
No.
And
You told us
at
about
the
hairspray.
end, oh yes, with Aaron.
Yeah.
In Mary Poppins, we had the cover Mary on. It was at the end. I don't know if you've seen the show, and Mary goes up over the audience, and
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
she's up. She got her umbrella. She takes off the ground, and she's up maybe 3 feet, and it stops. Or a little higher than 3 feet. She's off the ground, and it stops in front of the whole audience. The best part, stage management come out with a crook, like a big shepherd's crook, and they hook her, and they just pull her. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I'm
Have
like,
you had any stage mishaps in Sister Act?
Have
Yet?
I had any, have I personally?
Yeah, or seen any?
yeah.
Yeah, we totally have. But what are they? Um, oh, I have none that come to mind. That's a really boring for your question. I apologize.
Okay. I'm kidding.
Good chat.
No, it
Great
was,
chat,
oh,
James.
I love stage mishaps, but yeah, it's like it was with the stage management guy just walking on stage when he's clearly not supposed to be on stage. And the guy that it was with, like, he likes theater and stuff, but like,
Mm,
just I'm introducing him to kind of Nutcracker and stuff like that. And
mm.
he's just like he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. And we're just like crying laughing at that point. We were like we could not, and I mean we were up like pretty high, so like we could just like kind of chat and like laugh. But like the entire audience was laughing because like clearly the stage management guy was not supposed to be on stage, and he was full. It wasn't like just kind of a peek out, it was like he was fully just standing on stage like the
Well,
man emoji.
how do you feel about people on stage who corpse? Well, you probably don't call it that. Like when they laugh or they like break character
Right character?
and they're like laughing with each other because something funny on stage has happened. And how do you feel about that?
It depends on the context, but
I think it also depends on the show.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, not
Like,
like disrespectfully, but if something funny happens on stage and you're all aware that something happened on stage,
I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't think it's
Yeah.
like, because I think there's some people who are like, oh my God, that means they're so unprofessional. Like, you're human, we laugh at things.
yeah.
Mhm.
I've seen actors break,
Yeah.
like in Moulin Rouge and
So
stuff. Like, I've seen some of the
Oh
actors
yeah.
break.
I mean, I broke in Moulin Rouge a number of times.
Yeah.
We
I don't think
the
it's,
we had our first Lautrec, his last show. I probably said this last time we chatted. He filled his hand up with confetti. Like he had so much confetti in his pocket for his last show he was going to get me, and he blew it. I was just covered, and I was choking on it, and they were laughing. I was laughing. The audience was laughing.
mm,
So that was like if the audience are laughing, then I'm like, yeah, but
I
that was a
think
good
I've
one.
seen a confetti either go in the nose or the mouth or something. And it was probably Dylan Duke because he's the Duke that I've seen the most, but um yeah, I saw him break a little bit because it was just so funny. It might have been the nose, and he just might have like laughed it and it just came out of his nose.
I've
I've
had it
seen
in
many,
both.
many Christians and Satines during the death confetti scene having to like I've seen like I think it was
Oh yeah.
Courtney Reed. She was singing and she went and she was like get the death confetti out of her mouth. Yeah.
The
Um.
death confetti. Oh.
Right.
Oh,
So
Moulin
do you?
Rouge.
Oh, Moulin Rouge. Do
It's
you
such a
remember
fun
when you?
show too, so it's like,
Right. Do you
yeah.
remember when you
Mm.
went on for Ziedler and you had a
Yeah,
nosebleed? You remember
Has
yeah,
that?
I
that
You told
do.
happened
us that
again?
last time.
I
Has
was
that happened
talking about
again?
that. No, no. I haven't gone on
Okay,
to
good.
Zila with a nosebleed since then. No.
Oh, there's no Ziedler
Um,
in Sister Act? I don't want to
Oh,
watch
no.
oh
it.
my goodness.
I'm kidding.
I was actually talking about that just the other night because someone asked me if I ever went on a Zila, and I said, yeah, actually, funny story. Off
It's
to
funny you
black.
mentioned that.
Mm.
I just
Yeah,
can't.
that was.
People, people in the audience are probably like,
Well,
"What
well,
show
yeah, I
What
are
can
we
remember
show is
seeing
coming.
this?
right now?"
Well, because also before, I mean, again, said this in the last chat, but before. the girls are singing Creole Lady Mama a lot, and it's like, hello, chickens. And I wasn't there because I was in the wings trying to block the thing up. And I've got to go, I've got to go because they weren't doing a show stop, which in hindsight, they probably should have. But I eventually get there. Hello, chickens, blood, come through. Yes, we talked about this, but coming down the front the very first time at the edge of the passerelle, and there was this man in about the third row, and he was looking at me like, and I thought, oh yeah, this must look
It's
bad.
it's Moulin Rouge, the horror version.
Moulin
Yeah, they were like,
Rouge.
is this Sweeney Todd? Like, what is going on?
Well, the blood was going down there. It was all over my shirt. So
Oh my goodness.
He was traumatized. That poor man is traumatized now.
The blood's not supposed to come until later.
Right?
yeah, I know. My Zila had consumption. It was just an acting choice.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's
Got
that's
the
fine.
got the
All right,
ketchup.
I've been playing with this. Have you got these like Nido things over there?
Oh, I just ordered them on Amazon today.
I got one for Christmas. My sister gave me one for Christmas. It's a
This
cube,
looks like
and the
so
cubes
much
are the
fun.
best. The cubes are the best. If you can get a mini cube, the mini cube is awesome.
I got the gumdrop and the teardrop one, like the water
Well, this is the
drop.
teardrop right here. They're both a
Yeah.
little harder than the cube, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's addictive. But I was
Oh.
sitting here and I caught myself just like looking down. I thought, oh, it might look like I'm being rude because my eyes are down all the time. But yeah, it's because of this.
It's fine,
Next
James. If
time
you
we
don't want to
chat,
talk
you
to
got to get
us,
yours out.
I know. My one's coming on Sunday, so I ordered it from
Sweet.
Amazon today. Um,
Awesome.
no, it's fine, James. If you don't want to talk to us, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, okay, see ya.
You know what? It's been real. It's been real. It's been fun, but it's not been
It's been
real.
real. Have it been fun? I don't know. It's debatable.
Oh, it's been so long. It's like a whole year. A lot happens in a year. Like this
Well,
next trip.
He still has a stash. That hasn't
I
changed.
know.
That's
No,
true.
no, you know what did change? It was down here. It was all the way down
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
And I think
it
there are
did go
photos on
down.
my gram of it, but and people would look at me funny in the streets and like I'm like it didn't match. The aesthetic did not match
Yeah.
and I felt stupid. But hey, it's for the job. But I ended up just like taking it up a bit and up a bit more and
It looks good.
now we're closer to my Duke. My Duke is just a little shorter.
Yeah, we like it. It's cute. Um, yeah, it feels like forever. I mean, we
Yeah.
miss we miss your Rouge updates. Like this is February's like my last time going to New York for a few months, so like
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. I can't wait to
Well,
see you so you hug me.
I don't have any Rouge updates I mean, that's not my, none of them are my updates to update you on. We've talked about
No,
Sam.
I'm so excited
Um,
to see her.
I'm looking forward to hearing about the world tour. That's going to be
Oh
exciting
Yeah,
yeah.
because
that
that's
starts in
happening soon.
April. Starts in April,
Yeah, yeah.
and they haven't announced the cast yet. And it starts
Mhm.
like yeah, it starts in
No,
April.
well, I heard they're announcing after they start rehearsals.
I think rehearsals start in February,
Right.
so they're
Could
probably
be
gonna be
fun.
announcing soon.
This
That's
will be
exciting. I'm really
I
excited
exciting.
wonder
to
if they'll
Yeah.
do it. I wonder if they'll do it like because in the Hamilton World Tour
mm.
where they like grab different people and then some new people.
Mhm.
My only thing with the world tour is that they only have like announced like 5 or 6 cities right now. I'm like,
Well,
is that gonna be more?
they've only announced Europe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't
They
know.
just said world tour, but it's just Europe.
Yeah,
They went to
yeah. I mean,
Canada. They went to Canada recently, the national tour.
I guess
Yes.
Canada's still a part of the Americas, though, right?
Yeah. Kinda.
I mean,
Ish.
you've got it's in North America, right?
It's in North America.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then so yeah, the Americas.
The realm. I don't think they claim us that much.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, it'd be. I wonder where else they'll go.
I do wonder. I
Well,
wonder.
you've got to
Wonder.
cast it. Who's going to be in that cast? Of course, my mum's calling me right now. Hi, mum. Remember last time my dad
um.
interrupted?
Yes, and then Lily's Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah.
No, and
Oh,
you had Wi-Fi issues. I'm so glad you don't have Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
You know
Australia
what?
got better.
Because I'm no, because I'm at work, the Wi-Fi here has been pretty sketchy, and I was worried that it would be sketchy today, but so far so good.
Um,
Watch it go out now.
watch it go out. Yep.
Well,
I know. Maybe they
yeah.
heard. Maybe they
Right.
heard our complaints about the Australian Wi-Fi.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi people heard you, and
They were like, I
they
gotta
have
up
now
the
delivered better
bandwidth.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bandwidth's
We
gotta
make
be better.
miracles happen on this podcast.
We manifest
All right.
things.
So who are you casting in the world tour? Go.
Oh,
Sam
Um,
Dottermaid's out. She's on
she's
Broadway.
out. What about you know what? I think we should bring because I'm thinking of all the Christians and all of
Yeah.
them are busy. We should bring Des in because I don't think he's busy right now. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Um,
this is sorry, my computer's being really silly. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, sorry. There you are. There you are.
there you go.
In. Ah,
You good?
Start
Pretty
again.
good.
Yes.
Um,
You think they should bring Des in?
yeah, because all the other Christians are busy right now. All the other older, like past Christians, I think are busy right now. Well, Aaron
Mhm.
Tveit just had a
Okay.
kid, so he's got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Derek Clun is probably doing something. Well, Casey Cott's free, but I don't know if Casey would go on a world tour. But
Yeah.
I don't know if Des is free.
He just moved
Um,
to Sydney with
did
his
he
partner.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Mm.
Um,
Uh,
what about?
I feel
I'm
like
trying to think of
Ricky
the
might
rest.
want to.
Ricky Rojas, yeah, because it's gonna be in
Oh,
Europe and he
that'd be
lives in Europe.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he?
He's all
yeah,
he loves. We all know he
he
loves
loves
Rouge.
Rouge.
So
Well, hang on. Well, okay. What is he doing right now?
I don't think he's doing anything right now.
I think he's in. He's back at home.
He's back in France.
That'd be sick.
Can you imagine? I'd fly to
I'd
Europe
see
to see
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'd see that. Um, Dookie wise, I don't know. Satine wise, maybe I don't know. This is hard. Unless
Yeah.
they're gonna bring new people in, but there's like I'm trying to think for Satine.
Because they've got. Well, yeah,
Because
that's the thing. Because I'm sure they will bring some new people in.
I think it's probably gonna be new people,
Mm-hmm.
but like I feel like there might be some people like who are like not OGs, but like like
Mm.
seasoned veterans with the show.
Would you be
Ricky.
disappointed if they weren't?
No,
Oh.
no. It's just typical Moulin Rouge fashion, especially on Broadway, is we always joke that there's the pipeline, like tour to Broadway type pipeline. Like a lot of people who are on
Right.
the national tour come to Broadway.
Yeah.
Or international. No, Sophie came from the West End to Broadway. Samantha is coming from
Yeah.
Australia to
Yeah.
Broadway. So we always have this joke that there's like a pipeline. So like they're really good at
Okay.
casting people who've already like been in the show sometimes.
Mm.
Not all the time, but sometimes, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. What about the Nini?
mm. There was rumors that Sarah Bowden was going to the tour, but now
Oh
she's
yeah.
doing
Well, isn't she doing
Smash.
Yeah.
Smash?
She's doing Smash,
Mm-hmm.
so she's not going to the
Yeah.
tour. But there was rumors about her, but I know she covered Nini because she was the first Nini I ever saw actually. Aussie
Yeah.
Oh,
Nini.
yeah.
She was Aussie.
And then she
Um,
was the Nene on tour for a bit.
Nini on tour for a little bit, and then she left, and now she's doing Smash, and they just started rehearsals for
Mm-hmm.
Smash.
Yeah.
Nini. Again, I think that'd be someone new. Because, like I
Yeah.
said, Samantha
And then
Donova's
you've
out.
got like Azidla, your Lautrec,
I know. It'd be
your
so hard.
alternates. Mm.
Yeah. We'll just bring all the
Oh, come on.
Australian cast back.
I thought you'd have a. You want the Australian cast?
Just bring all the Australian cast and bring them to the tour.
That would be logistically quite difficult, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it'd be a logistic nightmare. But you know what? In a perfect world, James,
You didn't even see the Australian show. It could have been terrible.
such a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm looking at it in a realistic way.
I
It's
think it was probably terrific because it's a good, like you're using the same material. Did you know? I don't know if you knew this. They did a Moulin Rouge and was it Stockholm, Sweden?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
images are awesome. The Swedish one.
So they did
I would
a
have
yeah, like
loved
it
to have
was
seen
like
that.
so
Different design.
they could use the music, but they couldn't use and the script, but they couldn't
Yeah,
use anything else.
yeah, they had the
It
rights to
was
her.
it was definitely
You saw it? You see
I
bootleg?
saw I saw a bootleg. It was
I want to
definitely
see bootleg.
if I can find it, I'll send it. It was definitely a choice. I don't know if I loved
Yeah.
it that much. The dancing just wasn't like some of I was just like it's
Well,
not I
it's
think
not dancing. It's like I personally reckon it was probably a little more period
yeah,
in
it
that
was just
regard. It's like
yeah,
Ethel
like
Merman on Broadway years ago. If she was auditioning for a show now, she wouldn't book her.
yeah. I mean, it's just more
Oh,
like
I probably shouldn't say that. I'd get someone's gonna cancel me for that.
we're gonna see hashtag on Twitter James cancel. Um, I
Bring
think
back
it's like
Ethel.
be careful.
Sorry.
I think it's like I think because I'm so used to seeing the dances for like Roxanne and Backstage Romance, so when you
Yeah.
see a
Oh,
different dance
right.
for the song, it's a bit like it's
Interesting.
weird, isn't it?
Interesting.
Mm.
Maybe it's just me,
Okay.
but like,
All right. So no to the Swedish version.
oh, I mean, some people might like it. It was just my personal opinion,
I would
you know.
love to see all the other versions just to see like how they are, how different they are.
Yeah.
I've only seen Broadway National Tour in London. That's it.
Okay. Well,
And
you
I've only seen
go over to Europe and see the
Yeah,
world tour.
maybe just. Are you gonna pay for my flight ticket to see it, James?
Am I going to pay for your flight tickets? I can't even pay for anything for myself. No, that's not true. I can't. Look, I have points.
Hold on. I don't. I use my points. I have to have. No, I can't. I have to. I have to have like major surgery in April, so I'm like after
Oh,
February. That's it. I'm out for a few months from Rouge.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna be out of commission for Rouge for a few
yeah.
months.
That's like
So
forced relaxation.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, yeah,
Obviously,
I
major
mean,
surgery,
kind of.
it's not pleasant, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a 50-50. I'm like, oh, I get some time off work, but also I'm like recovering. So it's like,
Yeah.
mm.
eh.
Well,
So
hopefully it isn't as bad as it could be.
no, it's preventative surgery, so it's like preventing stuff. So it's like
Mm,
it's really good in the long run. Just like
Yeah.
recovery. I mean, recovery from surgery sucks. Like no one likes like
mm.
being injured, but it's like preventative, so it's helping me in the long run.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
So
yeah,
out of commission, all right? So Valentine's
yeah,
Day Rouge will be your last for a little while.
yeah. Womp womp womp. What am I gonna do
Wah,
about my
wah,
Rouge?
wah.
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to watch the Australian bootleg.
Ooh.
His
You've
face.
already watched it though, right?
Yeah, I just have to get my fill of it
Who
so I
did
can
you
watch it
see?
again.
What people? What principals?
It was you. It was Des. It was I'm gonna butcher her name. Alinta?
Patrice? Oh, Alinta, yeah.
Is it Alinta? Okay. It was Simon as
Yep, Zula.
Zidler. Yeah, and then it was is it Bert who was Lautrec? Is that his
But
name?
yeah, okay,
Bert?
so that would have been
It
Melbourne,
was yeah, I think it was like Melbourne. And then
close to the
and
end.
yeah, it was like that cast.
Did you see Sam as Nini then?
Yeah, I believe so. It's been a while since I watched it. I gotta rewatch it.
Gosh, where do you find these things?
Movie night.
Okay. Yeah, movie night. We're gonna stream it so we can all watch it.
That's so weird to me.
And we're
Like, I
gonna
think I said, sorry, go.
we're gonna critique everything James does
It'll
on
be an
All right, and I'll
educational experience. We'll share our
I'll sit
screen.
there going,
We'll
oh,
share our
oh,
screen. It'll be an educational
oh.
experience. It'll be
James,
like
I
we're
really
back in
don't like
school.
the way you walked across the stage at this point. Like
You
that.
know, there was this one I had an opt up in Only Girl,
Hmm.
and um, we're chatting to Stephen, who was the He like looks after. He does Justin's job when Justin's not available. Right, he's Australian. I think he's currently he's works on six too. But I I'm like, can I try it? And it's like, yeah, okay, give it a shot. And I did it, and I can remember Robson Broad from um the West End production 3 UK people came over to join us, and he's in front of um the Duke at the time with the measuring doing that choreography. Oh look, I'm a dancer. Um and I did the opt up, and I remember seeing his face. He's like, oh, and everyone on stage was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. But then they didn't let me keep it because they said it's not very Duke like.
Oh,
Okay, but it sounds good.
well, they just hate the Duke. Haters.
But there was someone who came that night and recorded that one show.
Which
I'm
one?
like, it's out there somewhere.
I'll have
You
to
can
find
find a
it.
lot of stuff on the internet, James. Trust me, the
Yeah,
internet
I
is
don't
a
know. I don't know
plethora.
how. Like, I remember back in the day, I tried to find things and I had no idea. Like well, I forget his name, but the Netherlands Duke,
Hmm.
who's very tall, by the way. He um he messaged me during our Melbourne season, close to the end. He's like, "Oh, thanks for helping me get the job." I'm like, "What?" Like, "Oh, I listened to your during the auditions. I listened to your audio um on YouTube all the time to get ready for my audition." I'm like, "What? There's recording out there on YouTube?" Oh, no. Oh,
No, no,
no.
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 Like, we don't do that here in Australia. That's only over in America on Broadway. You want to record
Yeah,
those people.
yeah.
I thought that
That's
was
so good.
funny.
Yeah, I found it on the internet. I don't know how I found it, but I ended up finding it.
I don't know how I found it.
I don't reveal my sources. I'm like the FBI when it comes to the internet. I can find anything. Um, yeah. Look at that. How crazy. I can't
Mm.
believe. So we got to do this again in like another year, 10 months.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. What's 10 months from now?
I know, I have to like now count.
Like
Oh, my
October.
birthday month. Oh
Oh,
no, that's
October?
October. My math, I can't do maths, clearly.
It's okay. We're all bad at something.
I'm bad at math
Just
too.
let go of that. I
Good
don't need
math.
to be good at maths. No,
Sorry.
I'm
Um,
November. I'm a November baby.
I'm in April, so my
I'm a
birthday.
Valentine's baby. Wink, wink. I was due on November 14th, but I wasn't born on my due date. What?
Oh my god, with
I
you,
can do the
too much.
math. Do the math.
Well done.
9 months.
That's too funny.
Um,
Um, yeah, I'm an April baby.
I'm a May baby.
April, April, May. What dates?
April 25th.
I'm the 28th, May 28th.
May 28th, November 10th.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Okay, I will probably forget your birthdays. Hang on. May 28th, April 25th. April 25th. 25 is an easy number because that's my dad's day, my dad's birthday. And I have, okay, April. No, that's
He's gonna
so
forget.
boring to
Give it
watch.
like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
No, give it 2 seconds. I'm an old man. I forget these things.
Oh, it's so funny. So, April 25th, May 28th, our cakes will be there on April 25th and May
Yeah,
28th,
because
right?
birthday cake, duh, it
Well, it
makes
depends on where
sense.
you are. It depends on where I am. Who knows where I'll be?
Oh my goodness. Um, I'm gonna have to fly to Australia and just get my own cake. Like, do you guys have like
I would,
Walmart in Australia?
no, we don't have Walmart. We
What's
have,
like your
so yeah, we don't have Walmart. We don't really have anything comparable. So how our grocery stores, our supermarkets work over here? Well, this is getting very funny. Um, Over there, you have certain stores that have everything, like Walmart.
yeah,
Mhm.
And
Target,
Target
Walmart?
even has, so over here, our supermarkets, so with just groceries,
Hmm.
we don't really have anything that has groceries plus clothes and homewares and everything. It's just a grocery store.
Hmm.
And then we have like Kmart has everything but groceries. Well, not everything. Still not like Walmart, but yeah, how we do it over here is a little different.
What's like a main grocery store in Australia?
Coles, Woolworths.
Oh, Woolworths. We used to have Woolworths in England.
Yeah, I love Woolworths. My mum has been messaging me while we've been here because my best friend is coming over from the States. He's on a plane right now. Um, because he's coming to see the last Melbourne show. And he I don't have time to go to the grocery store because boring. Outside of work right now, I have so much going on that I actually don't have time. Um, and I sent her a message. She said that she would pick some things up for me and sort of get a couple of things, specific things. And she told me to send her photos, and I forgot to send her photos. And then she called me, messaged me, and I didn't see it. But then I sent her photos, so we'll see if she ends up getting them. Good story. And then I found $50.
You know what we're gonna do
No,
is we're gonna fly to Australia.
cut all that.
We're gonna cut all that out. We're gonna fly to Australia. We're gonna go to Woolworths and we're gonna get ourselves a cake.
Well, the Woolworths cakes are really good. Like the chocolate mud cakes or the white chocolate mud cakes, the caramel mud
Mm,
cakes, they're like $4, $5. They are so good. Bad for you, but so good.
I know. Like we have a here on the East Coast, we have a store called Publix,
Hmm.
and their cakes are so good.
Are they
Oh my
expensive?
God. Like $10 to $20,
Oh, it's not bad. Normally I
just
get a
depending on the size.
we have in Cincinnati we have a Grater. It's called Grater's Ice Cream. It's an ice cream shop it's like
Hmm.
locally owned and made, and I normally get an ice cream cake from there, but that's around like $40. So
I'm
I only had
converting.
my
That's a lot of money.
yeah.
I only had my first ice cream cake when I was 24 years old.
Was it
I
in a
love ice
box?
cream cake.
It was from a box, yeah.
I love ice
My
cream.
sister, for my 30th birthday, because I was making a lot of cakes at the time, she's like, "What kind of cake do you get for someone who makes cakes?" Anyway, she made an ice cream cake. She got like ice cream. And what we do, her and I, when we were younger, we would get like lollies or candy and different types of candy. And we'd chop it up and mix it all together with the ice cream and put it in a thing. And then you have an ice cream cake. It's so like you get M&Ms and what
Mm.
else do you have over there? Yeah, like we get like those jelly lollies and M&Ms and oh, like, anyway, she did that, but then she put photos of me on rice paper all over the top, and that was fun.
That's so cute. I love
Yeah,
cake. It's so bad for me, but
I
delicious.
love cake
oh
so
my
much.
Yeah, see, I'm not a cake person.
Are you a pie person?
God. Yeah, what do you like
Like,
instead?
I mean, I'll eat cake and I'll eat pie.
Do you
What
like
do I
cupcakes?
like? Oh, I
Like
love a
brownies?
Portuguese custard tart. Oof,
Oh, that sounds so good.
Stop. I love,
love
I love,
Portuguese custard
I
tart.
love. I like
Yeah,
any dessert, honestly.
Mm,
I like some
But
good
like
desserts.
molten lava cake is like my go-to.
mm.
Okay,
My go-to is
I'm.
tiramisu.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't do coffee, so I tiramisu is out for me.
The best tiramisu I had was when I was in Italy.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
you'd hope
it's
so.
just yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
hope so. I'd be pissed if it
Yeah.
was bad. Flew all the way to Rome to get bad tiramisu. I'd be very
Oh,
angry.
now I'm thinking about yummy food.
You know, I had an Italian mafia themed
Oh
Friendsgiving
my
where it was
god.
just like pasta and tiramisu
Oh, yeah,
and
yum.
wine, and it was the best time ever.
So
Okay.
so good.
It was so
I
much
could
fun.
go a big bowl of pasta.
Oh, we had so much pasta. It was so good. And I ate pasta for like a week after, but it was the best. And that tiramisu was so good. And my friends decided to play truth or dare, so
Uh,
it was
I
even funnier.
ate I ate my weight in pasta when I went to Italy.
mm, I've never been to Italy, but when I do, I'm sure I will enjoy the
I need to
pasta and the
go.
pizza.
You should go. You should go. It's so
I,
good.
I, I, maybe I'll go this year.
Maybe.
Maybe that's where I'll take myself to.
Maybe.
The best pasta that I've ever had was in Tasmania, Australia.
Oh my god, I want to go to Tasmania so bad. I want to see
It
Tasmanian
is
devils.
beautiful. Well, if you want to see them in the wild, that's a rare thing. I've never seen one in the wild, but because they're nocturnal. But there are places where you can. If you do go, there's this place called Maria Island. It's a little island just off the south coast of Tasmania, and there's nothing like there's no shops, there's no anything. You catch a ferry over, and you can stay the night because they have like a camping ground and they have like dormitories that are very, very basic. Um, but it's like a wildlife sanctuary for animals. Wombats walking around, kangaroos, like yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I saw my first ever bandicoot there. I don't know. Do you remember?
You've lost
No,
me.
you're a bit too
You've
young.
lost me.
The, it's there. It's very, very cool. And like there'll just be a whole bunch of kangaroos just laying around, and you walk up, and there'll be a wombat and another wombat, and yeah, very, very cool. Anyway, Murat Island, but pasta, Tasmania, Battery Point, and it's this family-owned place, and it was just so good.
I
Can you
want to
tell?
go.
I love food.
Same.
I
I
love
want to
food
go to
too.
Tasmania because A, I want to see Tasmanian devils, and B, how also I would never camp in Australia. I've seen the size of your spiders. No, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I've
You
seen
know,
them. No,
we ha our
thank you.
population is not declining, so the
I know, but like
spiders.
I just don't like the size of them. They're like the
Have
size
you
of a
ever
dinner
had an
plate.
encounter with one of those like big spiders?
Oh yeah, so the huntsman's.
Have you ever found
So
a
we
snake in your
Yeah.
shoe?
Nah, nah, I
no,
can't.
but you're more likely to find spiders in your shoe if you leave them outside.
Mm.
But so we huntsmen's in our family, we went through a period of time where there would be huntsmen's in the house. So like if you're going to find a huntsman, it's not going to be outside, it's going to be in your house. Um, and we had them in the house and we started naming them. And we had three at one point, but then one of them ate one of the smaller ones, and then my dad squashed one in the door accidentally and he cried. They are
I
like
would.
they're scary in that they jump and they're very fast, but they won't hurt you at all.
I don't like
I just
spiders. I
sometimes I'll
would
see
burn the
them like
house
pop
down.
up on TikTok and I'm like, I've seen enough of the internet today. I'm gonna
Or
have
like I see
nightmares.
the snakes in the shoe, or like the snakes in like the toilet, or like the
Oh, have you
frogs
seen the one with a
everywhere.
snake coming through on top of the fan and the fan is going around and then
No,
it like the fan knocks it out and it goes directly at the person recording?
no, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
absolutely
be
not.
more, you know what I'd be scared of over here, which you never see unless you're up north, cassowaries.
What are those?
What are those?
They
Is it
look
like a
like a
bug?
big prehistoric bird. No, it's a big bird, a bright blue face with, hang on, I'll find a picture of one
I
and
was
Like
I'm
the
about to
gonna,
bird from
say.
Up.
yes.
You ever
Well,
seen Up with Kevin, the
I,
bird?
I have seen Up. This is,
I love that movie.
Just was the
I want to
biggest
see a Tasman.
bug.
oh,
If you ever see a Tasmanian devil, you gotta send me a picture.
okay. I took some pictures when I saw some at the zoo. This is a cassowary.
Oh, that's
What the
terrifying.
what the heck
And
is
that's
that?
it. At the
Why does
at the
that look
back
like a
at the back there's a I cut my finger open by the way if you just caught that.
Ouch.
There's a big hook like in their claw like they could kill you.
it looks like
They're
a
scary.
rooster and
It looks like an
a
emu
And
and
they're
a
big.
rooster.
They're like really big.
it looks like a rooster and an
Oh yeah, this
ostrich
is
like combined.
yeah, this is their foot. But please, you
Oh,
Ugh.
guys have bears and cougars and mountain lions and
I ain't afraid
you
of
you
bears.
rattlesnakes
Oh
and
yeah, no.
like scorpions and you have all of these big scary things that
We have
I live in
cicadas.
Florida. We
we have
girl,
cicadas.
cicadas are
Yeah.
not scary.
I just don't like
we
them.
we live in a I live in
They
Florida. We
smell
have
gross.
alligators, but like you
Oh
never
yeah.
see alligators in the wild. Like
Yeah.
unless you go looking for them. Like then people are like, "Oh, you have alligators." I'm like, they're not on the street. You
You know
never.
that
I've
that
seen more
kid who got eaten.
bears.
Oh,
I've seen more bears in Florida than I've seen alligators. True story.
you know that kid who got eaten at the Disney resort by the
Yeah,
alligator
Yeah.
years ago? Well, like
yeah.
2 weeks later, I went to that resort and it was a bit eerie. But no alligators, didn't see any.
I don't know. You might. I don't know if it's made like world news, but Harambe,
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Harambe.
yeah.
Everybody
That
knew
was
who
in
Harambe was.
Cincinnati. That was at the
Not
Oh,
Cincinnati
Cincinnati
wow.
Zoo.
Zoo.
I
And it
beef with
happened like
Cincinnati
on my
Zoo.
birthday. I was like, this is a really great birthday.
Oh, whoa. April 28th.
Yeah. May 28th.
So close. So close.
April
James.
25th is
So
See how
close.
committed I was? I was so committed.
You were like so
You were
convinced.
so
You're like
confident.
April 28th.
Rats.
You know what? Harambe, I have beef with Cincinnati Zoo. I miss Harambe.
I know.
Justice for Harambe.
We have Fiona though. Um, you know what
Is
I
bug
want me
really
some
that the
Moodang.
hippo? I
Yes.
love Moodang. The
Moodang.
movie.
Okay. You know what bug really scares me? A centipede. I don't like centipedes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the big ones in Hawaii, they're scary.
Like I can't do it. There was one time where I was taking a shower and I was like wrapping my hair up in my towel and I thought it was like a glob of hair. It was a centipede in my hair towel and
Oh,
I
Oh.
screamed and I hate centipedes now.
yeah,
You guys
no,
have
that's fair.
blue ringed octopuses in
Oh, yeah.
Australia.
Octopi.
Those
We do.
octopi.
Those
Those are scary.
I've
You
never
have
seen
box
one. Oh, we have
jellyfish.
yeah,
Are you
we
just
have
looking up scary
stonefish.
animals in
Australia's most dangerous animals.
Stonefish are bad too.
Stonefish. I don't know
Yeah.
those. We
yeah.
have we have a lot of snakes. Like we have rattlesnakes. I don't like rattlesnakes. They freak me out. I
You
don't like
know where's
snakes.
cool? New Zealand. They don't have any predatory animals.
No way.
Yeah, they have
What's
lots of
this
birds, but no predatory animals.
Now
what's the
you guys have
funnel web spider?
Oh yeah,
the funnel
that
web.
it's like sort of like a black widow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have those over here in America.
Tarantulas?
Now, you guys have bull sharks. We have bull sharks in Florida. But
We have
you guys,
great white sharks.
yeah.
They're the big ones. They're scary. I think a surfer recently just got taken by one the other day.
I was gonna say, is it like? I mean, sharks aren't like. I feel like sharks aren't very. Sharks are very misunderstood. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, the shark's gonna kill you."
Oh,
I'm like, it's not
yeah,
always
for
the
sure.
case. It's just,
No,
but great whites
I'm with you
are.
there.
I would. I'd be scared if I did see a great white in front of
I
me.
this is what I don't like being in open water. I don't really like being in too far out anymore. As I get older, yeah, I
What
just
the
get a bit.
heck is this?
Is that a blue?
Looks like a
That's a. Oh.
jellyfish. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all just got like a lot of.
Irukanji.
You got like a lot of like.
Yeah,
It
but
looks
so
like
do
a jellyfish of
you.
some sort.
Like these are really scary snakes, you know?
Ugh.
When I tell you a story about a
Ugh.
snake, maybe I told this to you already. When I was in grade, what grade was I
I
in?
mean, this
Like,
has the word death in it, so
Yeah.
oh, Death Adder.
yeah.
They're not the worst over here. When I was in grade um 2, it was recess. I don't know what you call these things over there. So I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was young, and I was watching these kids play with a jump rope. They were skipping, just standing there watching, and then all of a sudden, this brown snake slithers up right in front of my feet, and I'm like, snake! And then a whole bunch of kids just ran over and started jumping on it. Killed it.
Oh,
But
Oh my goodness.
sometimes we weren't allowed out of our class. I grew up in a country town, a small country town. We weren't allowed out of our classrooms at lunchtime because there'd be announcements saying, "Oh, there's a big brown snake underneath one of the trash cans. So
oh
you got
my
to stay
God.
inside today."
Wait, what's dangerous about a cone shell?
Oh, they have a spike in them. They can inject you with a poison.
Oh my God.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen platypuses?
not in the wild. No,
If you ever see one, I want you to send me a photo. I
And
love
name it
platypus.
Perry.
They're
they're
so cute.
nocturnal as well. And you know they glow in the dark.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
They
from
do.
Phineas and
You
Ferb.
learn. No, it's been a
Perry
long
the
time since I watched Phineas and
platypus.
Ferb. Perry the platypus. Yeah. I want to adopt a I want a platypus. I want a Tasmanian devil and I want a platypus.
But you know the male platypus has a quill that comes out of their front things, and that's very
Uh,
poisonous apparently.
oh, noted.
Yeah.
So when I finally get to Australia, don't touch any of the snakes. Don't touch any of the spiders. Don't go into the
Well,
ocean.
this is the thing. They're more
Um,
scared of you than you are of them.
That's what they always say.
But it's
I've
true
seen
though.
those
It is so
kangaroos.
true.
Those
Oh
kangaroos
yeah,
are massive.
I wouldn't want to be, but I've never actually seen a red kangaroo in person. They're the big muscly ones. I've seen the grey kangaroos and they're
You've never seen a kangaroo like knock someone out. Like,
no, no, yeah. I
um,
would probably be if it was a big one. Yeah, I'd be scared.
yeah, they look kind of. I've seen them like square up to people. Or
Yeah, well, because the moment they get on their back, on their tail, if they get on their tail, their feet just smash you.
yeah, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I've seen a kangaroo in the zoo. Like they've had kangaroos in the zoos here,
Yeah.
and I'm like, stay away from me. Um,
Have you done the what would each Moulin Rouge character be if they were an animal?
no.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay.
Haven't you done that? Yeah, that's a fun one.
Oh my god, we have to do
And
that.
also individual actors, obviously, because like my Duke would be different to David's, who would be different, to Tam. Like, so each we would have different animal versions of the Duke.
If what would yours be like animal wise?
Well, I think well we did this like when we were doing the show, and mine was like a wolf or like a panther.
Hmm, I like that analogy.
Similar to those things.
I
Yeah.
like that. We have to
So
do
that was
that.
a
We gotta
fun
do that
game.
for an episode.
Yeah.
We gotta do that for an episode one day.
Yeah. For
There you
sure.
go. Just giving
It's
you
like
ideas.
Spirit
I'll take a
animals.
cut.
Spirit animals, Hogwarts houses.
Oh,
a cut.
we were
A
talking
cut of what, James?
a slice of cake. Um, we were here the other day. We were talking about. Have you seen the movie is The Golden Compass, but the TV show is
Mm.
where they all
I
have
know the movie.
they have little animals that they're called demons.
Oh.
Nicole Kidman's in the movie, and James McAvoy is in the TV show.
Hmm.
Cool. Anyway, it's really cool. They like when you're born, you have a demon as a little animal, and over the course of a number of years, they change animal to animal. They do whatever they like,
Mm-hmm.
not want, but then ultimately they settle on one animal, and then you have that with you for the rest of your life. And we were talking about that at work, and then we were talking about if our characters in the show had little demons, what they would be. What would they be? I like that game. That's a fun game.
I like that. My favorite animal is an
Good.
elephant. So
Is that why?
And the elephant?
I don't know.
And the
I
elephant?
just
And the
in the
elephant?
elephant and the elephant.
Oh,
Also,
I see what you did.
well, no,
Like,
for real.
like
Like,
what's Lily doing?
actually, I have like a tattoo of an elephant. Um, Off topic, but the elephant in Moulin Rouge, I named him Sir Douglas. That's his name.
Okay.
Just FYI. No, I love elephants. They're like my favorite. I don't know why. Like, I just absolutely love elephants. Ever since I was like little, I don't know why.
Oh.
It's just the first time I saw an elephant, like I like nearly cried. It's really embarrassing. So maybe don't tell Molly.
They're pretty
They're
incredible. No, they're pretty
they're just
incredible.
incredible.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about them, but like I have like an elephant thing on my wall. I have like a little elephant um like thingy holder, like a paperweight kind of thing.
Hmm.
And then I have like an elephant thing on my door, like a little thing. I have an elephant tattoo. Like I love elephants.
Okay, so we know what to get you for your birthday.
Yeah, I tell people anything elephant related. Like I have so much stuff.
Maybe if I ever do Rouge again and you come, I'll take you inside the elephant.
Oh my god. I would die.
Oh,
And the elephant?
What's that?
5 minute, 5 minute to the alcohol. Means I gotta go soon.
Oh, well, we should wrap this up so we can go off the record and you can tell us about your future plans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do them on the record, but you just can't release it for a little while.
We'll do it off the
Not that
record so we
this.
can
Yeah.
release this.
Okay.
Jules, do you want to do the
Okay.
outro or do you want me to? Alright.
You do the outro.
Alright. Well, this was a really fun episode. Very scatterbrained. It is
You can count on that with
currently-
me.
It's 2:26 in the morning here.
Oh,
I have to get up for a blood test tomorrow, so it's gonna be really fun. It's just like a
no,
normal
it's not.
checkup. It's just like a normal routine checkup for
Is it a fasting blood test?
yeah. But
Those are the
overnight.
worst.
Just
Yeah.
overnight. So I'll go in the morning when I wake up. But
Mm.
yeah, it was a fun episode though. It
Well,
was really
thanks for
fun
having me chat.
catching up.
I'm sorry. I might. That's what this was. This was just a big catch up hang, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah, we should
There
do
was
this again
nothing
sometime.
interesting or exciting coming out of my mouth. I apologize for that. I'll do better next time.
Send your
Um,
complaints to James, everybody. I'm
no, because
kidding.
I'm not getting any cut, so don't send them to me. Send them to Jules.
There's absolutely no cut. I don't know what James is talking about. Um, no, yeah. Thank you for coming on. We'll do this again in another 10 months.
Yes.
Another 10 months. So in November, remember? No, October.
November, no. Oh, October, November.
Yeah.
We'll find a time.
Right in the middle. Okay. I'm
Okay.
down. Who knows where I will be, but I'm down.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Alrighty.
thanks for having me, you two.
Of
I know. Thanks for coming on
course.
It's been
again.
a good way to spend my break in between shows. And now
That's
I gotta
good.
go. I got a wig prep. I put my wig prep on.
It would suck if this was like a bad way for you to spend your day.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Well, I wouldn't say if it
Anyway,
was a bad way to spend it, would I?
hopefully not. Um. Anyway,
Yeah. That
Elizabeth,
was well, that was our very fun episode with James. And we
Thanks for
will see you
having me.
guys. We will see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Bye.